What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to Get It Candid with your girl Helen, and I am your host today, John Quincy, and I'm so excited because the guest I have in the house is none other than one of the most unapologetic rapper, Ichisungu. I'm taking over Getting Candid, and I want you guys to stay glued because the person I have today, oof, you can't wait. A lot of stories to spill through. Stay tuned. So in the house, I have Vashi Paris.
Yeah, this should be cool. I'm not everyone.
Mwemfum.
Ashan.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
That is the right thing you did. Otherwise, Charo Chiro Mfafe win.
Oh.
Mwentula.
Yeah.
How is your mom doing?
My mom is okay. She's growing, you know. I think she's even losing sight now, but wow, she's
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because the last time I was watching some of your TikTok videos, Chilanga Murido, it was a delightful moment. Everything was going on. How was it?
It was great, man. Thank God, you know, my friends came through. They supported my family. You know, I appreciate everyone that came through. You know, just to witness what the boy was, you know, up to and stuff.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. I just want to find out a few questions.
Yeah.
On your background,
yes.
I would say, how did Dismo come to life? Like, how did you pick hip hop? Because I heard you loved soccer, so you can tell me about your football career and just a bit of.
So I'm coming from a family, you know, of people. Guys, to be specific, you know, who are very much talented when it comes to playing football, you know.
Amazing.
My eldest brother, my immediate elder brother also was a soccer player, you know. So I grew up in a home where qualified to that's where I got the inspiration from. One book Chako, you know, that's tracing it back to, you know, 2008. You know, open a chance on a board at that time.
Oh
yeah. And then 2010. And you know, so woman if you want to go for introduce me for music, you know.
Oh yeah.
He me joined football, meanwhile, you know, I was looking at what he was doing and
yeah.
Yes.
Nili atule ule kumbura mno bapatari kanshina na rekumbo ya isa mtia bola. Yeah.
That's the day before that.
Oh yeah.
Hey, kule konga step by step.
Panono then
explaining everything.
Kairi, isa msangata. Afirefe wala da. Yesa sangata tem after of makubora na maka music shanshani, you know.
Alafu mamu interview hapa no story.
So the last time I checked of you was when there was this young Dismo. This young Dismo thing. I think this is the most happening issue that, like, who's Dismo? Because of the same boy.
Okay, so till now there are people who think Dismo is actually a small boy, and you know, it's okay for others to feel to think like that.
Yeah.
You know, and also there are people who knows both instances, you know. So that boy is he was young, you know, when I was officially doing music, you know, what did you tell me about? My house was just behind the main house, you know, so I had a small sound system where I used to play my unreleased music. So this boy used to come. Actually, he was friends with my nephew, you know. So every time they're playing football, and then I'm playing my unreleased music. I think that time we never even used to, like, you know, upload music on
these streaming platforms.
Yeah, so need ever go at baba shop and stuff. So this guy got the whole concept of the song, you know. It's not just one song, and I appreciate him so much for that, because, you know, I feel like he saved me from
moving in the streets, distributing music,
yes, and people actually knew me through him. It's a very good thing. Like that.
No, it's a good thing that here you are acknowledging what he's done. Because where you drop, you have a song, you have to move around. Baba shop area why the greatest that producer fresh akuzati project in Aso. Stuff like that.
There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on.
I know, I can tell, but you're doing well. So you look fit.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
I just want to dive into the issue of Apaidiso.
Yes.
Yeah. I just want to find out, is there a point in time where you felt like the record label is holding you back? Like there are things you want to do, but ama wings na perafi.
No. I've always moved at my pace.
Okay.
Yes, so I've never at any point felt like there's a need for me to actually move on my own at a faster pace.
Yeah.
Because everything that we do at the record label is, you know, it's well staged and we know what we want. You know?
Okay.
Yes, so I've never felt like that.
You have any producer who's signed under Apaidiso?
There's this affiliated producer, is not really signed, COB,
Oh, okay.
but is actually one of, there's also Austin North.
Okay.
Yes, these are the guys that carries most of the studio works.
Oh.
But we haven't really signed a producer to say this guy will be producing our music.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's a good thing. I want to get to find out on I've heard a lot of guys
Yes.
per social media
Yes.
so it's like when the big man comes
Yes.
how is it that by the way your elder J Cash
Yes.
has just dropped Sinenzepon is it down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Music video.
The music video, yeah, the one that was in the album, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want you to like clear the air just a bit, where the people are saying you are the one who's putting J Cash on now. How true is that? Like J Cash and Zim and
no, I don't take it like that. I always look up to him as not just my boss or a CEO, you know, for the record label. I look up to him as my older brother, you know, and one of the few people that I trust the most because he had my back when I had nothing, you know.
Yeah.
So every negative kind of element coming from people against him, I take it as a jab to me as well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
If people say you're putting him on because of these facts, it's hard for me to believe because from the time that he got me from, you know, the streets and put me under his wings,
yeah.
you know, he's always stayed true to
your words.
You know, making me do my thing, pushing me, you know, whenever I'm down, you know, whenever
He's just been there.
yeah, you know what I mean. So it's hard for me to feel like there's a certain thing going on, that I'm not aware of. And also is one person that is strong enough and you can't tell if there is anything going on, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's not an issue of me putting him on, you know, for the fact that I'm also doing greater things. It's a fact that we're doing for the team, we're doing it for the company. Apaidiso is not just a record label, you know, it's a family business, you know. We have kids, you know, he has kids and stuff. We have families, you know, so it's not just our record label, it's for the whole,
for the camp,
for the families also, you know. One day our kids will grow up and they'll be like, oh, dad established this thing, and they'll carry on, you know, the legacy continues.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. You've done 2 big songs.
Yeah.
Not just 2, but I'm specifying these 2. You've done Kare Twasebana.
Yes.
With Chile one.
Yes.
The banger.
Yeah.
Bro. Ni banger sana. It's actually running on 2.4 million on YouTube right now. And you also did 30 with your maps. That is going at 3.1 million.
Yes.
Which one of these songs is so dear to you? Which one of these songs do you feel, there's just something about this song, I'm too attached to this project?
With me, I feel both songs are, you know, so dear to me. But 30 is so dear to me for the fact that I understand the business side of music so much compared to the time that I dropped Calibre 7. You understand? I understand that this is how business works, and also, you know, it's a different approach when I'm trying to put a bigger artist on a project, compared to the time that I was just coming up and trying to make a commercial song. Right now, I would sit down and say, okay, I will need maps to jump on this song, you know. There's a certain, channel that needs to be followed for
him to
for
be
a
in the song.
rapper like me to put a bigger brand on a project.
Amazing.
It's not about connections and stuff. They're just channels that needs to be observed. Yes. So I understand the business side of the business and how it should be respected compared to the time that I was dropping Carrot was it was just, we can make a song. Okay, let's create a song and then.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So how easy was it to get to pull the 30 song? Because I saw you on Yomap's album.
Yes.
The one that features Frank Rowe. On that song, I felt you guys exchanged services. Was it the case where you put a verse for him and then you do the 30 song together?
No, that's not the fact. We didn't really. And by the way, Maps is a workaholic,
Oh yeah.
He's always in the studio working, making music, spending time with family, and we get to work on projects and talk on the business side. Is one of the few artists that is, mentoring me, so to say, on the business side of the business, to say you have to take this channel, try to do this. Music is business,
Exactly.
And would be in the studio creating music. There's a couple of songs that we've created, they're not yet out.
Amazing.
So I would be wrong if I say it was an exchange of services. It was, we were working on projects. Okay, we've done songs way back. Let's take this route and then
see how it's
worked, and the chemistry is really,
it's good.
Yes,
it's good, I would say. So you've seen the issue that's running around all over social media of artists commenting on the awards that are currently running in Zambia. So on your side, what are your views, like your general views on the awards? Awards,
on what sections to be fair?
No, in general. Just in general, I know the awards. What's your view on them?
Okay, my view are based on how I feel and the amount of work that I've done. For me, I'm okay, because it's anything that is not within me, it's hard to control. So out there, I don't know what fans are talking, thinking about the awards. I'm only able to control what I've worked for so far this year and what is within me.
Exactly.
And I'm comfortable and cool with the nominations and everything.
Exactly.
I'm not complaining, I'm just grateful for the fact that my works are being recognized, So whatever the case out there, it's really hard for me to contribute anything. Because I leave everything in people voting, If certain musicians win, it's okay. They are being awarded for the work. If I win, that's okay. We're all here to win, So it's a win-win situation for whoever wins. We're all God's kids, Yes.
So the what's this? Yomaps.
Yes.
Wanted to sponsor the awards. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yeah. I saw that post.
What's your take?
It's okay.
He can sponsor.
Yes. What's the problem coming from?
Okay.
It's okay. It's more like, okay, I'll give you a situation. It's more like I'm seeing you are trying to, like this interview, you're bringing in musicians to
build a brand.
Yeah, and then you are, scouting for sponsors to say, this is what I'm doing. Not really scouting, but obviously they're sponsors for this specific project. And then a certain artist comes and say, okay, I interview him for an artist, I sponsor. Would you have a problem with it yourself?
Not really. I wouldn't have a problem. But looking at the racing in the same business, the people you're trying to sponsor, I don't know.
In short, all I'm trying to say is there's no problem in one willing to help.
Exactly.
Takuwa problem umuntu ngarefoko.
Ukwafu.
To say okay, ndefo ngafilisheko hivi. It's okay. With me, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yes. I don't know what the views of other people, but with me, it's okay.
It's okay. All right. Do you have maybe upcoming artists that you would want him to sponsor? Since it's like if you've seen the Zam is against him sponsoring. So they're saying no, he can't sponsor. They've stated facts about it. I don't know what they have with him, why they don't want him to sponsor. From your side, do you have maybe upcoming artists that you haven't signed in the Upper ID so that you want him personally to sponsor?
I personally of the whole record label.
No, you having somebody that you want, maybe for example, you have upcoming artists that you want him to sponsor if he doesn't sponsor the awards.
Well, to be honest, I don't have any upcoming artists that I would want to scout for sponsors. I don't have upcoming
all right. I want to find out. With the whole Chilanga Murido thing that was going on, there are people that just went out and criticizing Vana Paris, like no Shani saying this isn't that. How do you handle it as a public figure? Do you like comfort her? How does it happen?
Well, people talk good and bad, you know. But like I said, you know, anything that is not within my means, it's out of control. I wouldn't, you know. People who are public figures, you know, so people talk bad and good. It's up to us to control ourselves on how we feel about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So whatever goes down there in my house, whenever there's a certain situation going on, and of course, you are human beings. You get my point.
Yeah.
So it's not that our lives are just centered on social media or a musician working on music, seeing what's going on Facebook. Away from Dismo brand, I have a life, I have a child, I have a wife, I have a family. So away from a Dismo brand, I have other issues, problems, you know, good things. I have a life to live. Whenever I'm not in the office of a Dismo space, there are certain things that I'm doing. So when time is not allowing me to be in a certain office at that particular point, I can't take care of a certain thing.
Exactly.
So there you're talking about two characters right here. There's a Dismo brand that is on social media, well trained, well, you know, mentored on how to handle business and criticism. There's also me as Ephraim Kasonde, just a person that has a life to live,
aside social media,
aside of social media. So whenever there's a problem with a brand and I, Ephraim Kasonde, living a life, this issue of a Dismo brand can't mix. You get my point?
Yeah, I get.
So whatever Dismo brand is facing, social media is away from my normal life. So it's hard for me to mix the two. You get?
I get it.
Yes.
The name Paris.
Yeah.
Why did you get that name? How did it come about?
Paris is a savior. I'm Catholic.
Oh.
Yeah, why Kopaka?
Yeah.
So Paris ni capital city of France.
Oh yeah.
You want issue?
Yeah, I know. It's you now telling me. But I know, I do.
So Paris, it's a name, it's a Greek name.
Which means savior.
Akapondo fekala stimu family. So the reason why I decided to give my child Paris in the schools, well, there's just a whole lot of stories that I was going through as a human being before I became a brand that people would recognize.
Nice.
Why Shwaka?
Yeah.
Kwa kufena mabattles yakobati okay bati umwana wandinga mwinika Paris. The reason why I gave him that name is because I know that he will carry on with the energy that I have. You actually triple it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know you'll be a king. He's the king. My
Amen.
Yeah. So Paris is a ruler. Akabe mfumu mwana yakoba vyati mfumu fye Zambia fye akarudi ngafyati. You have the heart, a bigger heart. Yeah. So
I think that's a great name. If I was to sit down and think of a name, I think I wouldn't go deep as you. No, for real, because I didn't even know that Paris actually means savior, you know. And I saw your post earlier is it on a Sunday? A Roman Catholic post.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I was quite aware that you're Catholic, but I didn't know. I thought maybe it was just a normal post. But actually, that name is a gorgeous name.
Thanks.
Just concluding with our interview. I also want you to clear Umwera.
Yeah.
Very important. Are you in any way in tension with Drifter?
When you say intention, what do you mean?
Tension, I mean, are you guys in good terms?
Well, on my side, very much good terms.
Good. What do you mean on your side?
On my side, very much good terms.
As a brand?
Yeah, very much good terms. I feel like so where is that question coming from?
Okay, so James J.R. dropped a song, Joker.
Okay.
And then that song wasn't shared by you guys. So I was thinking, is there anything? So I was like, I'm going to find out from him if he tells me they're good terms or maybe they're not in good terms. Because I saw none of the Apairiso guys shared the song. I think maybe Waiku, maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so that's the reason why you feel like me and Drift the Trek are in bad books?
I feel so.
That's your feeling, man. Because look, we have admins on our page, on our pages, people that post things.
Okay.
So, and there's also an admin for the record label.
Okay.
At times, songs might not be shared because of certain quality.
Oh, okay.
Several reasons would contribute to that.
Okay.
So coming back to your question, you're asking me, are you
in good books?
Like I said, me on my side, I'm very much okay with him. I don't have anything against him. I don't have any bad energy. We'll meet, we'll laugh, we'll talk. So I'm trying to understand from you, an outsider of this music, saying are we in bad books? Unless if there's anything going on against me to say, he said this about you. And I'm sure about it to say, okay, this homie said this about me.
Oh, okay.
That's when I'll say I'm in bad books with him. Of course, I know him to be a good guy, you know. He connects me to people. He's a very good person. Doesn't have, you know, who connects you to people. You understand? I know him from that point. Whatever cases he has, whatever cases people have
with him, that's theirs.
And with me, I'm a gangster. I don't go off social medias or beating around the bush. I'll definitely go in to say, yo, you know, we get to
okay.
Get, so that's the thing.
So at least, because I saw some comments, people were talking about the song. When I was reading the comments on James J.R., people were like, why hasn't Dismo shared it? Why hasn't Jeka shared it? Shanshan. No, Shanshan. Then he left them and so I sat down like, maybe maybe he might have something to say, but it's clear. Admins, different requirements are required for maybe a song to be shared, stuff like that. It really makes sense now. The last time you sat down for an interview, you had an issue. I don't know if it was an issue with, is it Tishan?
Tishan? What issue was that?
I don't know, about the song, recording a song or something.
Oh, you mean where we forgot to acknowledge what's this, to credit the production name?
Yeah. What happened? So
the people that were handling that album, they were in a rush because there was quite by the time night we distribute because a certain song wasn't sent earlier.
Oh yeah.
So quite a failure rush. They're trying to make a film to Pamo, and then Marisala Bokshta acknowledge Ishna production at you.
Oh yeah.
How much ever they produce, and then I just saw it on the internet. People were saying, "Oh, Mr. Baila said this, posted this." You know, I tried
go to him. Yeah.
Yes, I tried calling the big homie to say, "No, you know me. I'm your boy. Why wouldn't I want to put your name there? We've worked on projects. You know, I'm not someone who is selfish or would want to, for what benefit, I wouldn't want to." Of course, you've done a lot for this culture, for the music industry. Why would I go off and just disrespect you in such a way? I wouldn't do that. You know me on a personal level. We talk, we laugh. But you know, it's hard for some things to be understood.
And understand, because it's a big project.
Yes, so it's a big for
I was listening to your song. some days back. Zolo, 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 Zolo.
Yeah.
You know, in that song, there's a line that you did where you say, Niziwa nili handsome, but nikaripoti hapo drama za sugar mom.
Niziwa nili handsome, but nikaripoti hapo za sugar mom.
That got to me. I said, you know, it got me thinking. I was like, you know, it got me thinking. I was like, what were you thinking? But writing, because that song is hard.
But what was the first line before that one?
This is the line I really remember. But
it was just me trying to come up with a line that was gonna suit with the previous one. Why?
That's a thing I know. But that was a good song. that was a good song. It has good feedback in the streets.
Thanks a lot.
And I appreciate you for actually showing up. It really means a lot to the brand. We appreciate you. What last words, remarks would you want to share out to any upcoming artist who want to grow? You know how an upcoming artist can do anything to ride on the fame.
If we sit down and start advising people who have books, why should we have books? So just put good first.
Yeah, exactly.
And know what you want.
Exactly.
Trust me, everything comes to you at the right time. Talk about you upcoming big artists, we all move at the same pace with different qualities.
Exactly.
So kuishwa fide safe no kulembesha fe eki for yourself.
All right, thank you so very much for coming, Washi Paris. It was such
Paris
one time. You've heard it for yourself. The air has been cleared in some areas that you guys were trying to find out. Washi Paris has cleared the air, and soon enough he's going to be making it official. If you know, you know. Thank you so very much for staying tuned to Getting Candid with your girl Helen. I am your host, John Quincy. Thank you.